What up, everybody? Math with Chris. Let's do another algebra problem here where we're trying to figure out what our lovely letter x is. We got 9x minus 10 equals 72. Well, what does x equal? Well, let's figure it out. If you've seen a couple of these videos already, or if not, we think of equations as like a scale. I'm going to draw my scale here. My drawing skills are not elite, but they'll do. So if you think of a number on a scale, let's say a 5 on each side of the scale. Well, if the two numbers are the same, you have the equals there in the middle. The two numbers are the same, then the scale will stay balanced, and that's what you want to do when you're dealing with an equation, right? We got 5 equals 5, and if you want to do something to one side of the equation, let's say you want to subtract 2, well, you got to do it to the other side, right? And then the equation still works. 3, if you subtract 2 on each side, you get 3 equals 3, and that still checks out. Same thing, you can multiply by, let's say by 6. And if you multiply by 6 on one side, you can multiply by 6 on the other side, and this still checks out. 18 equals 18. So we can do this as much as we want, as long as we do it to both sides, and the equation will still work. So we come to our equation, 9x minus 10 equals 62. We want to get x all by itself on one side of the equation. That's sort of the goal, because then you'll have x equals a number, and then we know what x is. That's the goal of the game. So we got to get rid of the other numbers on this side of the equation. Right, on this side, I mean on the left side of the equals. So 9x minus 10. Well, let's get rid of that minus 10. That's an annoying minus 10. What's the opposite of minus 10? The opposite of minus 10 is plus 10. But if we do that to one side of the equation, we got to do that to the other side of the equation. We've got to get plus 10 over here. What's really nice about doing the plus 10 is minus 10 plus 10, those cancel each other, right? Because minus 10 plus 10 is 0. So 9x plus 0 is still just 9x. These things go away, and you're left with 9x over here on this side. And on the right side, we got 62 plus 10. 62 plus 10, I can do that in my head, 72. So now we've simplified the equation to 9x equals 72. And now we just got to get rid of that 9, because we want to get the x all by itself. So this is 9 times x. The opposite of times is divide. So we divide that by 9. But if you divide by 9 on one side, you can divide by 9 on the other side, no problem. So the 9's cancel each other. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 1 times x is just 1. 9's go away, and we're left with just x on one side. 72 divided by 9 is 8, and that's what we get on the right. And there you go, x equals 8. We've solved this already. X equals 8. Let's double check to see if that works out. 9 times 8 minus 10 equals 62, right? Putting in the x into the equation there. 9 times 8 is 72, minus 10 equals 62. Check, that's a winner. We got it. We nailed it. We're awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed and had and found this helpful. And we got more of these videos if you need some extra practice. Check them out.